Hey guys, what's up? Today what we're going to be going over is how to find and establish the gap between what someone is able to provide you and what you need to generate, okay? So this all links back to you understanding your ideal income, all right? So I'm going to use just really nice round numbers. Let's say I want to make $20,000 a month, okay? And I have a closing rate of 30%. And I make $1,000 per sale. So I'm just going to get, okay. So that means I need to make 20 sales a month. Now it's actually, when you dive into the numbers, deeper than that, because only about 7 in 10 sales end up not being refunded, or something happens, or it gets extended, or it's a deposit, whatever. But like, that's sort of more nitty gritty, maybe 8 in 10, but let's just work off 100% of people that you actually sell. Okay. So we need 20 sales and we do it 30%. Okay, so that means you need to 20 multiplied by 0.3. So that means we need to have 66 sales calls. Okay, so 66 sales calls over a month. Okay, divided by 4.3. That's 15 sales calls a week. Okay, over an average month of 4.3 weeks. Okay, so that's how many sales calls we need to actually have. Okay, now let's say we have an 80% show up rate. Okay, that means that we need to book 19 sales calls per week. Okay, in order to make our 20 sales at $20,000. Then what we need to do is go, okay, now we know we need 15 sales calls completed. We need to book 19. Then we need to go, okay, let's say 50% of our triages, okay, are booking through into a sales call, okay, multiplied by 2. So we need 38 triages a week, all right? Now, once you understand that, you're like, that's how many I have to do. If your account is only able to provide 30, then you're going to be down by around 32 triages, okay, which is essentially an entire week, right? So instead of getting 20, you'll roughly get 15 sales, right? So this is how you establish the gap of like what an account can provide you and what you need to generate. Okay, so I want you guys to write that down now. I want you to figure out how much money I want to make, how much I make per sale. Okay, if you don't know that, just go the average if you have multiple products, right? Then from there, how many sales calls I need to actually have turn up in order to be able to do that. Then from there, how many sales calls do I need to book given my average turn up rate into sales call? And then from there, how many triages or how many leads do I need in order to get that many sales calls? Once you have that dialed in, guys, you have an excellent understanding of what you need to do. And then you can either go to your business owner and say, hey, I need you to generate this much more, or you can find another account, or you can just go out there and you know that you have to book 3 sales calls a week yourself. Okay. And then you sit down and you go, all right, how do I do that? And there's a combination of follow-up and referrals and all that kind of good gear, of which we will be going into. All right, guys, thank you. Make sure you write it down.